everybody. We're live. We got Khloe here. It's Khloe. Hey, everybody. It's me, Khloe. Hello. Hello, everybody. She's so fluffy. She's got her little flower on today. So I hope everybody's doing good. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Let me check. Let me fix this for a second. Okay. And oops. Let's see. No. Okay. Let me get the iPad ready. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Let me get my iPad ready. Oops. We got Khloe here. We got Khloe here. We got Khloe. Let's see. Here we go. Let me set this up. I'm setting up my Hey, welcome in. How are you? Santa War, Islam. I am here. How are you this evening? I got my Khloe here. Thank you for joining again. We got Khloe. I thought I would come on and do another stream. Oops, wait a minute. I think I got my... I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? We had another hot day today. How's your weather doing? I got my Khloe here. She's got her little flower on. I put a flower on her. She has different flowers, and I have a blue shirt. I was going to match her and put the blue on, but I put the pink on. But she has different ones. So how are you doing? How was your weather today? How was your day? How was your day doing? I'm happy that you came back. It was so hot here today. It was like 96 again today or something like that. Very humid. So do you have any pets? So Khloe's a Pomeranian. It's hard for me to show her. I'll have to do her. Danny, hi, I'm new to the stream. Hi, where are you from? Hi, Danny, welcome in. I've got my Khloe here. She's a Pomeranian. I don't know how long she'll sit on my lap, though. I'm from Antioch. Oh, I don't know where that is. That's cool. I'll have to look that up later. So how are you doing today? Does anybody have pets? I thought I would come on and just say hello and have a night stream for a little bit. Her hair's going up my nose. Today's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Did everybody have a nice weekend? Did you have a cake today and a nice celebration for your birthday? We got 5 people. Hey, everybody. Peace. Welcome in. We got hearts. Oh, thank you for all the hearts. I don't have very good lighting inside my home. The lighting here kind of is like horrible. I got my light here, and it's got different colors going around it, but outside the lights are better. But anyway, I've got my Khloe. I don't know if you can see her, but she's a good girl. I brushed her again. She's shedding like crazy. Craig B. Folk singer. I don't know what in the heck that means. What does that mean, what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying. Bye. I don't know what that was. It looked rude to me. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what they meant by that. I don't know. I think maybe they meant from where they were from. I don't know. So we have 8 people. I was going to show a few things. So, so where are you from, Santa War? How's your weather? Did you have good weather? I got my Chloe. She's good. It's too hot for her to be outside walking and stuff. So I lost my chat here. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Today I'm turning 14. Oh no, you're 14. I hope you had a good birthday. I hope you had a good birthday. Did you have cake? Did you have cake on your birthday? Did you have a nice celebration? I'm a little tired today. That's my clock in the background. So anyway, yeah, Chloe has a blue flower. She has a couple of flowers, and I want to get her some more, but she's had these, and this one has like a clip to it, and you can clip it. She knows it's hers. And I'm wearing blue, so I was going to put blue on her, but this pink one that she's wearing, the pink one, this is the only one I have that's like that, and it has like a stud. There's like a stud in the middle, but she always looks good with this one on. This is like her. She looks good in pink, but I like purple, but like I used to get her a lot of purple stuff, but she looks better in pink. But there's that. It has like a little stud in the center. And this is the only one that's like that. And that's my favorite one for her. And she has charms and stuff for her leash. But the blue one I was going to put on because I'm wearing blue, but I thought I would do that one. But yeah, I was only going to come on for a little bit. It's going to be like a little short stream. And I was going to show a few things. Right? Yes, you good girl. We got 6 people. Hey, everybody. I just came on. Welcome in, everybody. I got my Chloe here. I got Chloe. Oops. It's hard, the camera here. It's kind of, I got to hold her up so you can see her. I don't know how long she'll sit on my lap, though, but she's a good girl. She's very good. She's very good. She got lots of treats today, and I don't usually give her a lot, but like, she usually gets like 1 or 2, but she had like 4, so I don't want to give her any more. I taught her to wave to me, so she's been doing it, so I'm like, oh, good girl, and then I'll give her a treat. But here she is. But I was just going to do a short stream. I don't know where Danny went. Where did Danny go? I don't know. Danny had a birthday. Happy birthday, Danny. I don't know what happened. Where did she go? Okay. So, I don't usually come on a Monday night, but I'm here, so. But, so yeah, I was going to just show a few things, and that's it. I was going to show you a picture of my husband. So my husband that passed away, this is a picture of him and me when we went to the Biltmore. I was going to show you guys a picture of him and me. I don't know if the screen, okay, sit back, Chloe. The screen here, let me see. There you go. I was going to show you this picture. He died of COVID, so, and I'm just moving forward with my life, but I was just going to show you a picture. I never showed a picture. Wait, let me see. That was when my hair was like one length. But that was at the Biltmore. I know that, I thought YouTube fixed the background. The background was bent backwards, and now mine's backwards. So I don't know if there's a setting in here I'm supposed to fix, but I don't think so because my camera's not backwards because I checked it. But yes, so this is a picture of me and him. He passed away. He's gone. He passed away of COVID. Thought I just never showed you a picture, so I thought I would show that picture. Um, but I'm moving forward. I've been moving forward with the help of my friends on YouTube and everybody. I appreciate everybody, all the friends and everybody. I don't know if anybody else has lost theirs, um, husband from COVID. She wants to drink my drink, but she. I don't know how much longer she'll sit on my lap. So we got 5 people here. We had about 10 or 12 earlier. Oh, I forgot to take out the 4th of July thing. I'll take that out later. But yes, this is Khloe. I'm just gonna pet her. Let me see. Let me sit back so you can see her better. I'll sit back there. I don't know. Can you see her? I don't know. There you go. I'll just pet her. She's so cute. She's a good girl. I don't know. Oh, there she goes. She's sitting, but it's hard to get her in the camera. I don't know how to sit here. There we go. Maybe if we hold her up. Let's see. We'll hold her up. Hold her up. There you go. There she is. Here's Khloe. Hey, Khloe. Hey, everybody. It's me, Khloe. I don't know how long she'll stay for the stream on my lap, but she's a lot of fun. She's a very good dog. She's very, very good. She's a very good girl. She's very, walks around with me. And even in the house, she'll, follow me around. And, she does bark at stuff, though. She's, really... Anyway. She's, shedding like crazy. And, I keep brushing her every day. I have to brush her really good before I give her bath. Because I'm getting her ready to give her a bath. I was going to do it yesterday, but, she's still shedding, so I have to keep brushing her. There. So, there we go. Maybe we can hold her like this. There we go. Oops, that's good. Good. I'll get out of the stream. Oops. There we go. So we got 4 people. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. It's just going to be a short one. You good girl? You good girl? Huh? Yes, you are. You're so good. Good girl. Give kisses. She likes her belly rub. She sits on the couch with her legs up in the air, and then I call it teddy bear, and she spreads her arms out like this. You know what I mean? She spreads her arms out, both of her arms like this way and that way, and then I call that the teddy bear. But I was supposed to go on Prism Live, and I accidentally came on regular YouTube because I put a bunch of pictures in there of, because I had 2 palms, but I put a bunch of pictures in there to show you guys how tiny they were, because they were really, really small. But I came on the YouTube. I can end this one and go on there. I don't know. I gotta get her a new one of these, a new thing. Her little name tag has little sparkles around it with her name. But there's one of the sparkle things missing. And I spell her name Khloe. She's Khloe Cleopatra. So, she's a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, huh? She loves to be petted. Yes, you do. Oh, you do. You're a good girl, aren't you? You're a good girl. I was going to do a walking stream today, but it was way too hot. Way too hot. And tomorrow I have an appointment, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it tomorrow. I was going to go to the lake. And I got a few things on my list. Well, not a few, but several things on my list. But I got to get my yard caught up as well. And I'm going to start on a new drawing for my art project. Making little cute noises. You tired? I don't know how much longer she'll sit up here because I'm holding her up so that you can see her. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Hey, Holler, hi. How are you? I was going to come on to the Prism Live. I meant to come on Prism Live, and I'm on YouTube. So I accidentally came on this one because I put a bunch of pictures and stuff up there from when they were babies. And but I have her little flower on her. It's got like a stud in the middle. It's pink. And she has, that's the only one that's like that. And then she has other ones. I was going to put this one on because I'm wearing blue. But she has like a bunch of these different colors. But these clip on, whereas that one goes around the collar. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to hold her. So how was your day today? How are you? I'm holding her up. I'm glad that you could come in. Let me see what you're saying. You both look fabulous. Thank you. I'm wearing light blue today. It was so hot today. I was going to do a walking stream around 2 o'clock, and then it was just way too hot. So tomorrow I have an appointment, so I don't know if I'll get to do it tomorrow. So I think that's going to take up most of my day. So how's your weather today? Did you get the heat today? Matching colors, yes. Yes, yes. I like blue, light blue. I don't know. But she's like, I was going to ask if you wear matching colors. Yeah, I do. Of course I do. I like things that match. I see some people don't wear the matching things anymore. They'll wear, like I don't wear too many patterns. If you see me a pattern, it might be like a leopard pattern or something like that. But sometimes I'll wear a pattern, but it's the trends, they go in and out, so I don't usually buy clothes that I like the solid colors, but I do have some leopard print stuff. She wants my drink, but you can't have that. That's mommy's. But she's so cute. I can't believe I came on this one by accident. I don't know. It's a pain in the butt when you're trying to set everything up, and my lights, I don't know, they keep going out. I don't have very good lighting in my home, but I have all the lights on, and then I have like colored lights that go around, but they're not very good. I don't know. I was going to do it on my deck too, but it got dark quick. It looked like rain most of the day, but it didn't. Yes, we had the same weather. It was cloudy all day, and I thought to myself, this is the perfect day for me to go to mow, because I have to catch that up too. But I had to go out today, and then it was too hot. So by the time I got back, it was way too hot. I mean, matching colors with your dog. Oh, yeah. That's why I was going to put the blue one on, but I didn't. I was going to put the blue one on her. She has several of these, and I think she's got yellow and pink and this color, and I don't know what the other color is. There's like 4 of them. And then she only has one of this one. This one's like this is a bigger one, and it goes around the collar. It's got like a little stud in the middle. I can't. She's got her leg across, her arm stuck on my. But yeah, so she's so like shedding so much. I was gonna give her bath yesterday, but like I can't because she's still shedding. Because I like to get all that, most of the shedding I like to get off of her and brush her, and then. You know, I trimmed her up and I brushed her, but now she needs to just keep brushing her. And then after that, I'll put her in there. And you have to use conditioner and shampoo. She has like dog shampoo, of course, and conditioner, or their hair gets tangled. I also looked cooler than it was. It also looked cooler than it was. I went out walking early this morning. Nice. Yeah, I have to try to get up. I'm trying to change my schedule over to getting up earlier. As a matter of fact, I have to get up really early tomorrow. So this isn't going to be like a really long stream. This is just like a short one or whatever. So I don't know. I brought some stuff out to show in case nobody came or whatever, but some things that I got just to talk about. I have to brush her teeth too. They have dog toothpaste. see, we got 3 treats today, or maybe 4. I don't remember, but she's got her little feetsies crossed here. She's such a good girl. I had both the 2 Pomeranians. I was going to show all these pictures and stuff. I put them all up on Prism Live, and now I'm like on YouTube side, so I can't show you because they're in there. I uploaded them and everything, so I guess we'll show them another stream because I've been coming on more. And I showed the picture of my husband, but I never showed this picture, but I talk about him. So, and you know, I'm moving forward, and you know, he died of COVID, but I was going to show you the picture. This is me and him, but this is from like when we went to the Biltmore or whatever. I don't know. It's hard for me to hold this. I'm trying to hold it, but anyway, that's me and him. But he's gone. He's gone. He was 6'2", but he's gone. So I've been moving forward, you know, with the help of all my YouTube friends, and I'm happy, you know, that's helped me quite a bit. The YouTube's helped me quite a bit, and moving forward and changing in the world and stuff, you know what I mean? But that's probably the only time I'll ever show you the picture, but anyway. Yeah, he was 6'2". I'm 5'5". He was 6'2". And he picked her out. He picked her out, and I picked out the boy Leo, my Leo. And he bought them for me though. He got me them for my birthday / Valentine's Day present. But when we'd go out, we'd go to like the Biltmore, and we had season passes there. We could bring the dogs, and he would walk her around, and I would walk Leo around. He would help out, you know what I mean? Yes, you have to take your time. Yes. Wow, he was tall. I think I fell asleep without saying goodbye on the last stream. That's okay. My arm's getting tired. Like I'll have to put her down soon. But yeah, I didn't stay on too late the other day, or was it yesterday? I can't remember what day it was, but but yeah. So I'm going to have to put her down now. Let me go put her down because she's getting heavy on me. And then I can bring her back over later. What is that place? The Biltmore. I want to take you guys there when I get working. So I got my computer all ready. So now I have to get my resume ready, which I don't even know. But anyway, if I don't, I'll just do any job if I don't go back into banking or whatever. But let me put her over there because my arm's sore from holding her. I probably have her hair all over me. I probably have her hair is probably like all over me. Yeah, that was in the Biltmore, which is the George Vanderbilt mansion. It's called the Biltmore. And the Vanderbilts owned it, and they're related to the ones in New York City. And their father owned the railroad. Their father owned the railroad, and he had sons, and then the money went to that. And then George Vanderbilt built a house in North Carolina. It's Asheville, North Carolina, where the Biltmore is. They got affected by the flood, but the mansion didn't get affected, but the property did, and the surrounding area. So I haven't been there since. And we used to have season passes, but the passes went up to like $200. I don't know what they are this year, but they were $200. So, and the passes that I had were like, I think they were like $70 or $80. So it went up that much. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Everything's like crazy. But I plan on, when I get on my feet, doing a live stream there outside, because they have like thousands of acres, and you can walk around, and you can actually drive to different areas. They have actually a winery, which I probably wouldn't be able to bring in there, and they have shops. And you can drive up to the mansion, which I don't think they allow you to film in there, but I used to bring my camera outside because they have gardens and everything. But we used to bring the dogs outside, but then during Christmas time, we would go in the house, and sometimes they have like events going on or whatever. But I have her hair in my mouth now. But they have events going on and everything. I have footage of that, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it off my computer so I can make some video and just throw it up so I can show you guys what different things there. I don't know, but they're related to Gloria Vanderbilt too, and she lived in. I think she had a home in New York City, but she had a home in Saratoga Springs. Oh, cool. I understand. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was just going to say they also have places in New York. Yes, they do. They do. It's pretty cool to go there. They say that's the world's biggest, or the biggest house in the United States, but I don't believe that. I don't really know. I don't think it is the biggest, but I like going there. I don't know. But we used to go there a lot. They have, like, it's a nice place to hang out and just walk around and stuff. And they have like an observatory or whatever you call it, where there's like plants and things. I'm sorry, I forgot to take out the Happy Independence Day. I have to do that. But you're number one. Yeah, everybody, today's Monday, but I figured I'd come on anyway. I thought I'd come on anyway. I don't know. I went to the dollar store and I got one of these pens. I have a few things that this was like a couple weeks ago that I went. Remember these pens? They had different colors that you could, I liked these, but I don't know how this one's going to work, but I like Lilo and Stitch. And I know A Surfer does too, but I was going to show this. That's like a Lilo and Stitch pen. I love it. So I haven't tried it out yet. And I'm going to start getting some more of my art out and start doing that. Because it's really hot out, you know what I mean? But they also had this really sparkly pen in the dollar store. It's like a rose gold with pink sparkle. That was really nice. This is like a metal pen. I really like that. But that was in the dollar store. You must have some awesome dollar stores there in New York City. But that's pretty. It's pink. And then they had, like, I use mechanical pencils when I draw, but I also have one black wing pencil. I want to get a box, but I can't right now. But, like, one of my friends had them, and she gave me one. But they had the lead in there in the dollar store. And this is, like, the good lead. This is the, HB number 2. And so I have a couple of pencils that I draw with for mechanical pencils. So that, I can't believe they had this in the dollar store, but I got that in there. And then I got a couple of these folders because I don't know if anybody else has like junk pile on their table, but I get my mail and then I don't have time to deal with it. So then it's in a junk pile. So that I bought this for my bills. Oops. They had this at the dollar store and it's just a little zippy pouch. And I thought, okay, I could stick my bills in here. I could put my bills in here and it's pink. And then for the junk mail, I can kind of stick it in here, junk papers. And then I got to burn that stuff, so I don't know. So let me see what you're saying. I'm sorry. Oh, cool. I understand. Okay. Someone is actually setting off fireworks as we speak. Oh, nice. Oh, really? Yeah, I heard some today, too. Somebody was throwing off those poppers. I call them poppers, but they were like those ones that you light. Yeah, and I got these bags in there, too, and I like to put, sometimes I fill them with my art stuff. They had these $1.25, these bags. I don't know if I can stand back enough here, but they have like, you can put stuff in there. Like it's got a pocket in the front. There's a pocket in the front, and it's pretty big. These are pretty big. So I got pink, and they didn't have purple, but I got pink and I got black. I got a black one. But I have art supplies, and I've been trying to sort through my art supplies and trying to organize stuff. I've been trying to organize things. You just reminded me I need to pay some of my bills are due today. Yes, me too. I have to too. It's that time of the month. But yeah, so I'm going to put some stuff in here, and I'm going to work on another art project or another art. I got to pick a picture. I just have to decide. And then I seen this in the dollar store too, and I thought it's leopard print. It has a zipper. And for $1, I mean, why not? You know what I mean? And instead of bringing a good purse, I could put my cell phone in there or something. Or I'm also thinking I could put art supplies in here and carry it with me. Or I could put like stuff for the car in there, I'm thinking. Snacks or anything like that. Maybe bring it along. It's got a strap, but like I don't need to use the strap. But yeah, so I don't know. I was just going to show a few things. So how was your day today? I thought your fireworks came out pretty good. Sometimes you don't get signals. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't really go yesterday too, because I thought to myself, I'm going to get all the way there and then I'm not going to get a signal. Because I didn't get a signal last year and I don't know, I guess I just didn't really want to be in the crowd, but I like the beach. So what did you have for dinner? Anything good? I just only had like a light dinner. I had a sandwich. But part of my yard is getting high. So yeah, I'm going to be so I don't know. Sometimes on Mondays I do walks but at the park, but I didn't do that because it was too hot. It was so funny when I was recording it. I thought it was perfect. Yeah, everybody does that, and nobody tells you when they're on there that if you're not getting a signal, some people don't even tell you. So it's like, I don't know. I wish they would say, because you can refresh that somehow. Somehow you can refresh it, and I told Carper Brodus how to do it, and I don't even know how to do it. I said, I think you swipe it away and then go back in, but yeah. But it looked nice there. They came out good, except for that part. You can take parts off. You can go on, if you have a computer, you can go in there in your studio and you can remove the parts you don't want if you don't like the part that was like that. But personally, I mean, it's up to you, but being that it was your first one, I would leave it. I deleted some from mine from last year that weren't so good because I remember going out to the dam and it was like that. Nobody told me, and then when I watched it, I left it up for about a year, but then I took it down because I'm replacing it with new stuff. When I watched it on the TV, it was horrible. Yeah, but I watched on my phone. It wasn't that bad. I thought it was okay. So yeah, I don't know. I had some like other stuff over here. I got some of these backpacks too. I want to get the Coach backpack because I use backpacks for when I stream. I put my streaming stuff in there. But I have a couple of them. I haven't used these yet, and I've had these, but I usually use my black one. But I have another Madden one here. I want to get the Coach one when I get working, the white one and the black one. I want to get the real leather. But this is purple, but this one's a small one, and because it's easier to carry the stuff in there, and it has like a drawstring and everything in here, but this one's pretty nice to use, but I haven't used this one yet. Sometimes I can put my drawing stuff in there too, but this is purple and it wipes off, like if it's raining or something, and it opens up here as well, so I haven't even used that yet, but then I have another one I haven't used yet either, this pink one. This one looks like leather, but it's not. And it's pink. And I've been using that black one that looks like leather, but it's not. So I want to get a real leather one. And I want to get the Coach one eventually, but I have to wait. But I don't even know what this is, but it's got the pink inside. It's got a pocket here and here, but I use these like packets anyway. I got these at the dollar store because you can get these zippy bags, and I keep all my cords in here. So all my cords are in here. And then, and that's like a rose gold, and it's soft. This was from the dollar store. And then in this one was from the dollar store, and this one, I keep all my battery packs in here, so. And then they go inside my bag. That way I can find them. And then usually in the pouch I have like the flashlight and stuff like that. So, and I've showed this before. You can get these in the dollar store too. And this is what I watch everybody's videos on. I have one on the table and I have a purple one in the kitchen. And then there's a blue one in my bag. But These just fold right up and they can go in your backpack. Like you put your cell phone on there, you put your cell phone here. And usually when I'm like drinking my coffee in the morning or something, that's when I'm watching people's stuff. So I watched again, so it was better and I posted it. That's good. That's good. Coach is expensive now. Not really. Not compared to like Louis Vuitton and all that. I like Louis Vuitton, but I mean, I probably won't get a Louis. And Chanel and all that. Those are really expensive. Coach, there's the Coach outlets up here, and they're like not anything like what the real price is. Like, I don't know, they're cut like way down. Because I went in there once, they had like 75 and 80% off. I don't know if they do lately because I haven't been in there in so long. But the Coach outlets, you can get that stuff. Because I like Coach. I have some Coach I was going to do some streams with that like during the day. But I really like Coach a lot. But I had wanted the bag and I couldn't get it before. And I saw the white one and then, so I thought I want to get a white one and a black one. And they have the belt bags too. Because I like the real leather. These aren't real leather. When you get stuff like this doesn't last. But if you get the real leather, it'll last forever and ever and ever. You know what I mean? I'll show some of my Coach bags sometime or whatever. I don't know. But at the dollar store, though, I thought these zippy bags were pretty good. I mean, to put the bills in or something. I don't know. Instead of having them. I got to burn all my junk mail. I don't know. I haven't had time to do it out there yet. But anyway. I have all good intentions of being organized and get things like that, but I don't follow through. Yeah, I didn't have all that. And then the last year or two, I dig in my bag and couldn't find things. So I was like, okay, I got to get something to put these things in. I watched some other people and they're like showing those things, I was gifted a travel bag like your bathroom stuff. Oh, okay. It was from Coach and I couldn't believe how much she spent on it. Oh, nice. Wow. That sounds really nice. Wow. Yeah. That must have been really nice. Do you still have it? Well, I wonder what it looks like. It must have been like a real leather. I've never seen that in there, so that is very nice. That's a special gift, really. But that'll last you forever because it's leather, probably, right? One thing I don't like is like they come out with like the canvas bags, which I have one. I have one tote that's white. I think it's white. I'll show some of my Coach stuff. But I didn't pay that much for that, but because of those sales that they have. But like I would never pay a lot for that. You know what I mean? Like you're better off getting the leather, you know what I mean? The real leather. It was nice soft leather. Very nice. Was it black? My husband, the first time he took me, they have like all the outlets up in Pigeon Forge. I forgot what they're called. The something outlets. But anyway, they have like the Disney store, they have Nike, they have Reebok, they have New York and New York, they have Ben and Jerry's because they have food places too. And there's just like a whole bunch of stuff up there, but they have Michael Kors, they have Coach, they have a bunch of other stuff. But the first time I went up there and I went in there was all these ladies in there and they were like looking at stuff and going crazy. And I looked at the price, and I looked at my husband and I'm like, oh, we can't get that. And we started turning around to walk out of the store. Some lady that worked in there, she was standing there with these little coupon things. She says, oh no, honey. She said, that's not the real price. She said, that's not the real price. Oh, thank you for all the hearts. She said, that's not the real price. And she hands me this 75% off thing. So they were like, I think $100 or $89 versus $300. It would have been $300 and $400. I don't know. So then my husband said, oh, okay, we can get you one, right? So he didn't like shopping. Okay, he'd like to go if he went shopping. He knew what he had to get. He goes, I like to get what I got. He was in the service, so he was in the army. He's like, I'm gonna get what I'm gonna get, and we're getting out of here. And a lot of times I'd hide in the stores from him so I could stay in there and look at stuff, but he'd always find me. But so we're in the Coach outlet, and he was like, okay, you can get one. Well, we must have been in there like 2 hours or more, and he's like, I can't stand it in here anymore. We need to get out of here. Just pick one. I could not, because he said I could get one, and it was my first one. I was like going nuts like the other ladies. Now I knew why the ladies were going crazy in there. Every other women were in there going crazy, and I had two in my hand. I'm like, I can't pick one. He goes, just pick one or you won't. He says, just pick one or you're not going to get any. So then I was like, oh my God. And I couldn't pick it. And I'm like, okay, this one or this one. And then I was like, holding them. And I'm like, and then he says, okay, let's just get up there. I'll get you both of them. So my first ones, I got two. So, and then like, maybe every couple years he would get me one. So I have a small collection of them, just a small collection, but I really like them because I like the smell of leather. I like this, but then when COVID came, I couldn't use them at all because like you would want to wipe your stuff down with alcohol, and I did not want to ruin them. So I haven't actually used them since, but I have tote bags and different things. I'll show them. Like a kid in a candy store. Yes, it was. But he didn't like it. No, when we broke up, she kept it. Oh, really? Oh, that's horrible. I don't know why she would do that, like if it was a gift to you. I think it's called a ditty bag or something. Oh, I never heard of that, but that's like not nice. Like you should have kept that because that was a gift. If that was a gift, that was actually yours, not hers, but that's kind of weird. I would never do that to somebody. I feel like, because like, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. There's a lot up there in Pigeon Forge and stuff. They have one, I think there's a Coach outlet in Asheville too, and I've never, not Asheville, but kind of near Asheville, but I've never been to that one. I've only been to the one up. Yes, the smell of the softness, it was so nice. Yes, there's like different types of leather too, like the pebble leather, and then the soft one is, shoot, I can't think of the name of that, but I love that. Yes. That's what I like about them. And I like the inside, the linings that they use on the inside. They use like really pretty, like I got one that's like a light gray, but I like a lot of the chain, like designs that have like the chains on them and everything. And the inside of the one is like purple. I don't know. It's like a really pretty purple color. That was one of the first ones I got. But I do have, I think, two canvas ones, but they weren't that much. But I would never pay like full price for those anyway, because you want the leather ones, you know. So mine are from a few years ago, so I haven't gotten one since I don't know, maybe 2020, 21, because I did get myself like a tote bag, a pink tote bag, and it's leather or whatever. I really like that one. I've been using that one a lot. And I could put like all my art stuff in there and everything. But I don't know if I'm too close or not close enough. I don't know. Or get back. I don't really know. Yeah, the outlets are more reasonable. Yeah. And I think they actually make stuff differently for the outlets than they do like the regular stores or whatever. I think they make them differently a little bit. There's a girl on YouTube, and I can't remember her name. I'm trying to think of her name. And I watch her and I subscribe to her. She goes all over the place and also online, and she gets like Coach bags or even more expensive bags, and they're not in good condition, and she cleans them up. You wouldn't believe what she does to them. Like, I don't know, she has special products that she uses, and I think her name's Rachel, but I can't remember her channel name. But I have it in there. I watch her. I don't know. I have so many channels that I watch. It's hard to keep up with everybody. I'm behind a little bit on watching everybody, so I'm going to be on your channels watching it. Usually, when I go on everybody's channel, I'll watch more than one thing when I'm there. But it didn't really make sense because I had all the stuff you needed for the bathroom when traveling, so it could get stains easily. Oh, really? That's weird. That's kind of strange. Maybe you should have put like a plastic baggie inside of it or something. You know what I mean? You could get another one online, but you could get plastic baggies and stick it in there and zip it. Just stick it in the bag. That way it won't leak on things. You're right. I know the Gap makes stuff specifically for the outlets. That's cool. Yeah, nobody really. You down there, you should go to all those places and show those things. I don't know. But let's see. Oh, we got six likes. Thank you, everybody. Today's really slow. There really isn't anybody. I thought it would be really slow over the holiday. I had more people. I think I had 14 people in one night. You're right, I know the Gap makes. Yeah, you want to know something? The green screen, I kept fading in and out, and I looked it up, and it said you have to have, the lighting has to be just right. So I don't know. I could try it. I didn't, let's see, is it on here? Here it is. Okay, let's try to put something behind me. Let's see. I don't know. I didn't really have anything ready. All right, let's try this. See how much better that is? See how you can see me? That's not really that good of a picture, but that's not, well, anyway, that's way better. And the reason is because of the lighting. I didn't have the lighting on. Oh, the North Face outlet is also good. Yes, I think they might have that up there. I'm not sure. They have the Columbia outlet, and I have a couple of those that my husband got me, and they were like $19.99, the ones that I have. But if you go into like a store, they're going to be like way more than that. You know what I mean? I haven't been shopping in a long time because I have enough stuff. But when I get to work, I am hoping to get Coach again. I've seen some. I have a couple of friends that have their Coach channels that I watch, and I'm just like, it's like I'm like, oh, I want that one. I want this one. You know what I mean? But I'll get another one some point in time. So you can see the background better. So that's good. But let me see. Let's change it. I don't know. I don't know how that looks. But I planned on using. I wanted to use the Prism Live, and I didn't. And I wasn't really ready for this. There we go. How's that one? I don't know. I don't know if that one's okay. I don't know if this one's okay. That one's not as good as the yellow one, is it? Let me see. I can't figure it out. I posted a short way later than I planned, and it was doing much better than I expected. What time of day was it that you did it? What time of day did you do it at? I don't know. I've tested different times of the day lately as well. And certain days of the week too, like, I don't know if I like that one. I think the yellow one was better. Do you think the yellow one was better? Which now I can't find it. I don't know. That one was better. That one was better. Yeah, so I don't know. There's not too many people. I don't know. now that I got the streaming bug, I want to stream all the time. So I don't know, like, I thought to myself, am I going to be sitting here by myself? But like, because I never know, I never know like when people are going to come in, because like the one night I had 57 people and the other night I had 14. Um, the yellow is better. Yeah. I don't know. There's other ones in here, but I didn't pick, um, I didn't really, I was planning on going on, I was planning on going on, Prism Live, because I put all this stuff in there and then I never got to use it, so I don't know. Oops, I don't know what I did there, because that's a picture I got. That one is a picture that I got. I don't know, but anyway, that's fun, but it come out better because I have all the lights on. But my lighting is like in my home, like it makes me look horrible. If I'm outside, I look better outside. It changes my eye color and my hair in here. Um, oh, I see. Yeah, the different colors, they blend in. But yeah, I was gonna do a walk. I don't know. When I went to the Western store a few years back, I just brought a bunch of jewelry stuff out too. I got this. I'll wear that with something pink, but this was at that Western, there was a Western store that I went to, and that was the first year I did my videos, and I picked a song off of the YouTube thing, and then a year later after that, they said it was like a copyright, so then I didn't know how to take it out and replace it, and I ended up taking out my video, so it ruined my whole video, so I had to take the video down because I didn't know how to do it. But when I was in there, I had gotten this, it's like a Western necklace, so I'll have to wear something pink, and I'll wear that. When you get a comment on one of your videos, do you get an email? Yes, because your email is attached to your account, whatever email that you chose for your YouTube, it's attached to there. And I gave up going in there because like I only go in there sometimes, because now that YouTube, you can answer the comments in the studio side, it's easier for me and quicker for me to do it that way, because my email's so slow. Like I would go into the email and then it would take forever and then come back out and I'd spend hours. I don't know, I get like a lot of stuff. And I like to write back to everybody, but like sometimes I think the more people I get, I might have to just put the heart. But I read everything and then I comment for everything. But yeah, I might have to just read it and then put the hearts, because it gets to be a lot sometimes. But I enjoy it all though. I love it. I love all the nice comments. I lost that. I think I remember a Western store. I lost that. It happened once before and then I go back. Got it back. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I have other stuff, but I brought this other stuff out. But isn't this the year of the snake? I've never worn these, but these are snake earrings. I don't know. I brought some stuff out that I got a lot of stuff, but anyway, I just didn't know what to do the stream on. But these are sparkly, but I've never worn these. I don't even know. I don't know if they would look right. I was gonna wear these for the stream because this is the year of the snake. But I don't know. I could take them off and put them on. But and then I had these feather ones, and I could never get these on. I'm a gold person, but I do have some silver. These aren't real silver, but these are like feathers, and I've never worn this because this has like this little thing there, and you have to unclip this and clip it in. But they look kind of cool. I don't know. I like to wear different things, but I always end up wearing hoops. I always end up wearing hoops, and I don't know. I had this. I just brought this stuff out just to show stuff. A necklace that has an M on it and it's sparkly. It's got an M on it. I should have wore this instead today. And then I have some other Southwest stuff, but I didn't bring it all out. And there's these ones with the feathers. I don't know. I didn't know. I have to come on earlier because I think some of my subscribers, I have subscribers like all around the world, and we're all on different time zones. So I should. Sometimes I like to come on later, but then they're not here right now. But they were here the other day, so I don't know. There's these, but I have different people from all around the world and stuff. So, um, and I should come on earlier because some of the people, some of the friends from UK, they would want me to come on earlier. I think the UK people. I think I wore these on the stream once a while back. I don't wear a lot of these though. I wear these sometimes. Maybe I should start wearing them for the streams. I don't know. And I have these hair clips, but I'm not sure how to wear them. They're sparkly. Maybe because when I wear my hair up in a ponytail, and then there's these barrettes too. I think these look like snowflakes though. They look like snowflakes. I don't know. I have this and I don't really wear it, but I wore this a few times. But my husband got me these really pretty up in Gatlinburg. There's a store, like a Chinese couple owns it. They're from China. They're actually from China, but they live here in the United States. They're citizens or whatever, and they own a shop. And I got this gorgeous. My husband got me this gorgeous. It's a clip like this, but it's a peacock. I'll have to find it. It's really heavy though. I don't know why I'm showing these things, but I have these earrings and I've never really worn them either. I think I wore these a couple times. But this stuff is inexpensive things. You know what I mean? They're not, this stuff isn't even real. I'm more of a gold person though. But these are pretty. I don't know. These are nice. Kind of like hoops. I don't know. I just brought this stuff out for something to talk about. And the only thing left I have is this necklace set. This was a necklace set that, I think I got it backwards. This is a necklace set and it has, this is the last thing. It has this sparkle thing that came with it, which I have it backwards. Anyways, that sparkles, and then it has this moon. I don't know why I can't do this. There we go. It has the moon and it has like a star, like a little stud inside of it. I was almost going to do a moon stream. It's not like a full moon, and it was like part of a moon. Okay, let's see what you're saying. I got into silver and stainless steel. You have quite a collection. The feathered ones with the blue matched your shirt. Oh yeah, that's true. This one. Yeah, I have more than that. That's like, this stuff is, none of this stuff is real, but I have more, but I only brought out a few things. But I've never, I think I wore this like once, so I have to find, I should wear this with a pink top or something. I don't know. But I always end up wearing the hoops. Stainless steel and silver. Yes. I got into silver too, but then the silver tarnishes. So I got this cloth that you wipe it with. And I'm going to be doing my Temu haul because I don't know what's in the bags, but there is some jewelry in there. And they had stuff, sterling silver and stainless steel. And this was sterling silver. And this was, if I told you this, this is crystals and stainless steel. This is my crown ring. And I got this on Temu. And it's not picking up the sparkles, but I've showed this before. Some people think those are rubies, but they're not. They're crystals. They're white crystals and red crystals. And it's sterling silver, but I think I got some stainless steel pieces from them. But you want to know something? Their stuff was so cheap. I don't know what it is now because this was a couple of years ago and that stuff's in the bag. But I know I got a turtle necklace in there and stuff like that. But what I was going to say is there's jewelry in there, and that's some of it's the sterling silver. And this ring was like less than $10. And nobody ever would know that, but if you bought this somewhere else, it would be way more because of the sterling silver. But some people think that's real rubies, and they're not. They've looked at it, but it's got like a heart, and then it has the. But I really like it. I think it's a really pretty ring. But anyway, the 10th is the full moon. Oh, okay. The 10th. That's like 2 days, isn't it? And what moon is that one? Yeah, I've streamed the moon a lot. I do that. I told myself, oh, I'm not going to do anymore, but because there was a bobcat. There was a bobcat running out there, and I haven't seen him, but I did see the fox. He came back. It looked like the mother fox maybe, or the daddy fox, because he was looking around my yard. So I don't know if it lost its babies. But all he did was, or he or she looked around the yard and then left. So it was like he was looking for the little ones. Yes, it looks like a crown. Yeah, it's a crown. It's a crown ring. The lights aren't picking up the sparkle though, but it blings, especially out in the sun. It has like serious bling on it because it's got bling all around the bottom, and the whole crown part is bling. But this thing isn't picking it up, and it's sterling silver. But I've had to clean the sterling silver. Sterling silver is kind of hard to keep. I think, I don't know. I'm a gold person, but I haven't been able to get gold, so that was actually my first stream on full moon. Oh, okay. Today was a quiet day. I mean, some people were throwing up some fireworks, but buck moon. I remember that one. Might have been the wolf moon because I remember I was live streaming, and then I ended up missing that one, and then I got up early and caught it as it was coming down, and I got like a few minutes of it. My cameras pick up the moon really well, and I've done quite a few of the moon streams, and there was one moon that seemed like it was really at a distance, and that was the one that picked up Mars, and that was gorgeous though. But I don't get too many people on there. And sometimes I get a few people here and there, but so I wasn't sure if I should do that anymore, if I should or shouldn't. I don't know. I might do it if you're saying that's in a couple of days, but I think we're going to get rain. Yes, I remember that one. Yeah, I think we're going to get some rain. So this was just a hangout with Chloe and everything. I don't know how long I've been on. Let me see. How long have I been on? I don't even know. I think only an hour. I don't know. I'm still learning stuff on here though. But I was going to do Prism Live, and I almost ended this one to start over, but it's such a pain to have to put all that title in all over again. Yeah, that was the wolf moon. That was a pretty moon, yes. Yeah, that was still, I think I got up at 6 a.m. or something, and it was going down. I caught the last few minutes of it. But I get certain people, there's some people that just like my moon streams, and I get them, they come in on just the moon stream. There's a few people. But there's a lot of people that like all of the stuff, and then I get some people that only like the shorts, and then I get people that like shorts and videos. Then I get some people that like just the videos, then I get some people that just like the streams, and then I get people that like both. So I don't know, it depends on, you know, so everybody's different, you know what I mean? Everybody's different. Which I do like doing the live streams, and but like I don't know, I need to come on earlier probably. But I really like doing the walking streams and stuff, but I'll be doing some home streams because I'm going to be at home a little bit. And I do have stuff on the list to go places, like different things and walks. So I have a bunch of stuff on my list, but I do all different things. I don't just do one specific thing. But since then, the weather hasn't cooperated, or I was busy. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, I remember in the beginning, it was like I didn't know how to really work anything. Like it's like I didn't know how to get on here. I was like trying to figure it out and everything, you know. Um, and so, but everybody's been there, so. But yeah, let's play with this again. I don't know. They don't really have anything else in here other than, let me see, I had the rose, and let me see if I can find something else. I have some other stuff here. I have like, wait, oh, I didn't fix these. Wait a second. I don't know, I could put this one up. This was from my last stream. Oops, wait. Oh, you can't see it there. That was from my, not my last stream, but the stream I did, my last walking one on the swinging bridge. That's a picture from it. When the sun was going down. And this doesn't do it justice because this was like bright orange and the sky was pink. And then the day before, the sky was pink and purple. But yeah, so that was that one. Oh, hey, Eddie Siciliano's here. How are you? Welcome in. Hello, see you're a regular now. Laugh out loud. Yeah, once you start getting that stream bug, you want to do it a lot. How are you doing? I'm trying out the green screen. This was from one of my streams when I went on the swinging bridge. When I went on the swinging bridge, they had a gorgeous sunset, which I did record the sunset and I got a video ready, but then 4th of July came and I never put it up. But then I realized the last video I put up had the sunset in it, but it was a different part of the sunset. So I don't know if I should still put that up or not. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's sitting there, up there in the unlisted. I didn't put it public yet. So how are you doing, Eddie? They will find you. Okay, the weather, yes. Okay. That was me. I forgot to use the horizontal in part 2 of fireworks. So how are you doing, Eddie? Yeah, I did a few different backgrounds. I had this one. I don't know if this one looks better. I don't know. I love roses. I still look horrible in this lighting though. The lighting in my home is horrible. Like I look better outside with the natural lights. But yes, and I still have Chloe over there. Okay, yourself? I'm doing good. Yeah, I was gonna do a walking stream, but it was too hot. Around 2 o'clock, I was gonna do it, and we got like another hot day. The weather's been so humid. We got humidity, and I don't know if we're supposed to get rain the next few days. I think I saw you on the bridge in the sunset. see if they have a red rose. Yes, I do have one. I have a red one in here somewhere. I might not have, cropped it yet though. Or I might, wait a minute, here's a bunch of, oh, you know what? I have pink, but I don't have red. I didn't crop some of them. But I know I have red somewhere, but not here. I don't know. I didn't crop a lot of them yet. Wait a minute. Let me find one here. Wait a second. I like white bangled tigers. Do you like that? I don't know. I'm thinking about drawing one. Plus, I'm going to be drawing off of a few. All right. I got a purple background, but that might blend in. I can't find the rose one. Here's the fox. Or I don't want to put that. I know I have a red rose in here somewhere, but I still have to work on taking my pictures off of my cell phone. And I got to do that within the next few days or I won't be able to use my phone is what it's saying. It's saying, okay, you're not going to be able to use your phone if you don't do this. Has anybody else had that problem? I can't find it. I had a bunch of stuff in here though. I don't know. That's the thing if I do that. Oh, I have my picture here. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it. I don't have it. I can't find it, so I should just stop. I do have these other colors here though, so I got a red background, but that doesn't look good. That looks horrible. I couldn't find it. I know I have one somewhere. Yes, I constantly have that issue. Try pink. I think that would be better. Yes, I do have pink. There is a pink one in here somewhere. Usually what I do is I'll get it ready and then leave it at the top of the screen. But I didn't do that because I was supposed to be on the Prism Live and I don't know. I had a hard time getting on here and I never have a hard time. Like it wasn't connecting and I had to redo it like 4 times. I don't know why. I really like this one, but a lot of these I didn't crop yet. I got a lot of pictures and things and I didn't crop them. I didn't crop any of these yet. But well, I'll figure it out and then I'm just playing with it, but it makes me look really pale, these lights. I really don't know, but I am pale because I haven't been in the sun yet. But I don't talk about like the other channels and everything's in here. Yeah, I do have a red rose. I'll have to find that. When I lived in New York, I had like 12 roses, and you know, they used to get really harsh winters, and I was learning them, and a lot of them I got really cheap because I ordered them online through some company. It was some farm or whatever. I don't know if it was Brex, and I had different types of flower. Pink roses are my favorite, like the hot pink and everything. But I had red ones, I had pink ones, and yellow ones, and I had white ones, and I had different shades of pink. And I had white, I think, too. Anyway, but I put them all on the side of one of my fence, and they would die, and then I'd do it again. And I had one that was a climbing rose, and then I had those little baby roses. And because I like gardening, and I used to do it a lot. But I finally figured out how to do them. You know, I would have to cover them with hay for wintertime. And then you could put a bucket over them or whatever. I finally figured it out, but then we moved here. And I had a knockout rose bush out here. And it died last year. We had all that horrible heat and it gave it like mold. It got moldy. So eventually I'll have to get a new one. But I love the smell of roses. Yes, the pink. Yeah, I got pink there, but I'll have to do. I'll be more prepared next time because this wasn't supposed to be. I was supposed to be on the Prism Live, and I put all these puppy pictures of the dogs and different other pictures because they were like this big when I got them, and I had a few pictures of them that I was going to show and of Leo, but that didn't work out. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I constantly have that issue. In fact, I was supposed to edit and make videos. I think the pink is better. The yellow blended with your hair. Yeah, probably. I know my hair looks yellow or something in here, and then outside it looks white. So it's the lighting. I don't know. And this is my hair is white here, and it has white in it. It looks like I have highlights, but it's not. It's my hair because it's turning white. Eventually, it's going to be all white. Somebody said, "Why not just do it white?" I might do it that way. I don't know, but the lights in here are horrible. I have horrible lighting, and I have like there's like a chandelier over here. It's not like a pretty, like it's not like a chandelier. It's the one that has I don't know how to explain it, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights over the dining room table, and I couldn't get the natural light bulb. I like the natural colored light bulb, but they're like a dim color. I don't know. I don't like it, but the lights in here are horrible. That's why I never like to really stream indoors, but it is what it is. I got this ring light on. But I was going to do it on the deck. I'll do one on my deck outside. The other day, I did a stream. I came on, it was the anniversary of the channel, and I want to come on for like half an hour. It was 4th of July, and I knew everybody was at their fireworks, but I want to come on for like a half an hour, and I did. And I was out there, and I told you there's these frogs out there. They were so loud, but the next day, that's when the fox was out there, and I don't know if fox eat frogs or whatever, but I don't hear them since. I haven't heard them since. So that's a good thing. So, and at the other end of the road, there was a bear sighting, and the lady said to be careful. My neighbor next door, she said, be careful because there's like a creek up the road a little bit. And it's been seen over there too. And so then I'm thinking, oh, I'll be doing my moon stream and the bear, a bear will show up or something with my luck. But these animals don't run from me. I have a deer in my yard. I walked right up to it. I'm like, what are you doing? Get out of my yard. It wouldn't leave. So I'm like, and I tried to shoo it and it wouldn't go over the fence. It wanted to stay in my yard, but it had babies. It had 3 babies out there. So now I have a deer out there with 3 babies, but it's in the 3 or 4 yards here in my neighborhood. So yeah, I don't know, but I have to catch up my yard. I have to catch up the yard work because it's way behind, and tomorrow I have an appointment. But yeah, I don't know if the fox ate the frogs because they eat a lot of like berries and stuff like that, but they might eat frogs. I don't know, but they were loud, and one of them was on a chair, and they were really tiny. They were this big, so it was like they're very loud though, extremely loud, and they seem to come every year. But I didn't open the pool, and the top of the cover has water on the top of it, and I try to drain that off sometimes, but yeah, so it has, so they were in there, so I don't know. That might go viral, bears in the moonlight. Yeah. I didn't go on any hikes because I was nervous about that. And I was nervous when I went to the waterfall. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do if I see a bear? And everybody says you're supposed to stand really tall and put your arms up and yell and everything. They say don't run from them. But this area, Northeast Tennessee and East Tennessee, bears galore everywhere. And people have gotten hurt up in Gatlinburg because they've chased the bear. Don't ever chase a bear and do things like that with a bear. And there's areas where there's a bunch of stores and shops and stuff, and the bear are just, all of a sudden they just pop out and they're like in the road, or they're they're on the side of the road, and the cars will stop and stare at them. And there's what they call like rangers and stuff because the Smoky Mountains is up there, the Smoky Mountain National Park, and you can go through there, and they're there, and I'm like, I don't know. So I want to do more of that, but I think I have to have people with me when I do it. So if I, do that, I'll have to have people with me. And I heard Dollywood, I'm not sure if they're going to allow cameras anymore in there because I have old footage that I'm trying to get off my computer so I could show you guys what it was like there and everything. And I saw her up close because she has like a parade that comes out in the springtime, and then she like waved to me, and I don't know, I have video of that somewhere, but it's not a very good quality of it though. But yeah, that's like a big huge place because she owns a lot of stuff up there. She owns the Dollywood, and then across the street she has Dollywood Splashwater Kingdom. Then she owns the Dixie Stampede, and I've been to the Dixie Stampede twice, I think, 2 times. Yes, that's pretty awesome. I love that. The Dixie Stampede is pretty awesome. And but I do have footage of me with my camera at Dollywood, so, but it would be from several years ago. But I thought it would be nice to show it since I can't go there yet. I wonder if they are affected by the fireworks, like the way the dogs are. Oh, I'm sure they are because like, that's why I'm kind of wondering if that fox was looking for its baby, like because the deer, people were blown. Fireworks are legal in Tennessee, so they have these big places. There's a couple of them, which I did take video last year of one, but I didn't get to go inside. But if I could ask, I think I know somebody that works in there. I think I could ask them if I can go in there, but I'm not sure if they would allow me to film it. I don't know. But I can maybe do a live stream if they allow me to. I'll go up there, but 4th of July is over with, so I don't know if I should just wait till next year. But the they have pop-up shops everywhere. There's one at the end of my road. All kinds of fireworks that you can buy. When I drove through Tennessee, I went hiking in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I saw a bunch of deer. They spooked me. I wasn't expecting it. They spooked me. Yes, I've been to Dollywood. Oh, you have? That's cool. Did you like it? The only thing about that is I can't eat that kind of food. Like, I don't know. Like all the different foods. She has the best cinnamon buns, though, there in the area. Like, they're like huge. The cinnamon rolls that are there, and the sweets shops and everything's huge. You get like these big things, you know what I mean? But I had season passes there a couple times. Like, we didn't get a season pass every year because you kind of get bored with that, but like every couple of years we would get it. So I think I had the season pass maybe 2 times or 3 times. And every year she has different shows up there and everything too. I saw one of her shows. I went to it. She performed or whatever. She still looks young though. I mean, she probably had work done, but she's like a really nice person, very nice person, Dolly Parton. Did you know that Dollywood used to be called something else, and she grew up there, and all these people, the place was going to shut down, and all these people were going to lose their jobs in her town where she grew up. So she bought the place, and they got to keep their jobs. So they have some new rides up there now too. I'm from the upstate New York, so I'm used to going to like the Great Escape. I miss the Great Escape. I used to go to the Great Escape all the time. I think I look horrible in this lighting. It's making my hair look yellow. I don't know why. I've seen her several times in concerts. Nice. Very nice. I thought it was geared more toward kids right now. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I went. But they did put in some new roller coasters. There's some new roller coasters up there, and they have some water rides. But they did have more for the younger kids, but there are adult rides there. There are some adult rides there. And there's the train. Did you go on the train? The coal train where it brings you through the country ride. That was nice. And they have a lot of shows and different shows like that. um, in my country music phase. Nice. Yeah, I never used to really like country music. I like all different kinds of music, but I like Brett Young's music, and I like some of the country, but I like all different. Like I like mostly pop music, and I do like some heavy metal. I like everything pretty much, but I mostly listen to like the pop music and stuff. But I do like some of the country now. It's grown on me. A lot of the newer stuff, you know what I mean? But my mom was into the country, and my dad was into all kinds of music. But my mom was into different music too. But I don't know what it would be like to just like one type of music. There are some people out there that just like one specific type of music, and that's the only kind. But I like I grew up around bands, people playing in bands and stuff like that. So I was around a lot of different stuff, like a lot of different types of music. My dad liked different stuff than my mom, and he liked jazz music too. So I like all that. I like everything. I like the heavy metal. I like rock and roll. Mostly I like pop. So I like pop and that type of stuff. And there are a lot of musicians on the channel, and I want to say hi. There's all kinds of people that I've met, and they're doing some awesome music, all different kinds. She does a lot of charity. Yes, she does. She does a lot of that. She's a down to earth, good person. She's, I think, the same age as my mom. It was at the last time I discovered there was a huge car show and cruise. So I was more into that. Nice. I saw an article today that some lady, she was retiring, and she decided that it would cost her too much money to, I think she lived in California, it would cost her too much money, so she decided to live on a cruise ship. And I wrote the cruise ship down so I could find out about it, because she signed up for 15 years living on a cruise ship because it would be cheaper, and they showed pictures of the cruise ship, and her room and everything. I'm like, oh wow, that must be awesome. It had like a whole fancy dining area to eat and everything. That would be awesome. And I think she already went to like Alaska and different places like that. But could you imagine that, instead of like it cost her, like, so she sold her house and everything and moved on to this cruise ship. And I think she was in her like 71 or something like that. I don't know, but she retired. The price of everything is just going up. I mostly everything, but I do go through phases. Yes, me too. Um, a lot of people do that, live on cruise ships. I think I might try that. I've never even been on a cruise ship, but anyway, I'd like to go on one someday. That would be cool. I've never ever been on that. Um, I could see myself doing that though. I mean, that would be really cool. You know what I mean? I remember going to see Titanic. That was a great movie. I have that movie. I still like that. That's a great movie. Um, so I was going to ask you, when you do your stuff, don't you get copyrights because you do music and stuff? Do you get a lot of copyrights? Um, but yeah, YouTube's been great. I like it. The rose looks pretty good when I look on here. It looks pretty good, but it doesn't look as good on the filming part. So you never know. I don't know. But everybody's probably sleeping. Oops. Wait a minute. Yeah, I never know what to put for a title sometimes. But yes, you can see that I'm coming in on the screen really good. And yesterday, in the couple days that I used the green screen, the first two times I was fading in and out and everything. That's because of the lights. So you have to have good lighting, which my lighting sucks, but I have more of an even light. Like when it was dark, I had these lights shut off, and I was only using the ring light, and I used the ring light outside, so that's why it was doing that. Oops, I don't know what happened to my chat here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm a little bit tired. You do get copyrights? Well, what do you do with them? That's not good because that goes against your, they can take your channel down, right? Or do they suspend you or something like that if you get copyrights? I don't know how that works. I try not to do that. I don't know. Because one of my friends, she works a lot, so I never see her. And her husband's in this really good band. He does all mostly 80s music, but they're like top of the line down here. They're like, she told me that he knew Kiss, the band Kiss, and he knew Gene Simmons and stuff like that. Like, he travels around, and they came out with their own album. I can't think of the name of the band though, because I've never met him. I only know her because I go walking with her sometimes at the park and um, to lunch with her and stuff like that. But she said I could film that if I wanted to, but I don't want to get a copyright. So I could go and do that when they're in the area, because they're not always in the area. But he's in a really good band. So I don't want to get in trouble though if they're doing that. You know what I mean? The copyright. So what do they stop you in the middle? Oh, you put up video, so I would be live streaming it. So I don't know if they would stop the live stream, or I don't know how that works. But I think on this lights it makes my hair look yellow and it's not. So I don't know. That's why I don't like filming, like I said, in the house. But I tried to film in different places. I don't know. So yeah, I do. I still have my picture here. I got to come up with some new. I got some other pictures I want to draw, and I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on my pictures, but I have this. This was the only thing I did in this book, but I did it. See, now whenever I want to show something on here, I can't. But here's this. I have this one. Oops. Wait. I guess you can't show stuff on here because it doesn't show up. But anyway, I got to come up with new. I like to do the adult coloring books too. I don't know. I thought I could come on and do that. Put the camera on the adult coloring book, but I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe if I come on more, I'll get more people each time. You know what I mean? But if I come on in the evening, I probably come on like at 6 or 7 instead of later, you know what I mean? Every now and then I'll still do a late stream because there's some people that wanted me to do that. So, but I'm not going to do that a lot anymore because I'm changing my schedule. So I'll be coming on early too. I want to do like an afternoon stream, an earlier afternoon streams. Usually in the summer I come on at around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock or in between 1 and 3, something like that sometimes. But last year it was so hot, you know what I mean? It was very hot. So I plan on going back to Bays Mountain, and I have some other things on my list. No, the warnings say if it could affect me if I get monetized. Oh, yeah, so they could not monetize you if you do too many of those, probably. So yeah, I like this gold, this pen that I got at the dollar store. Oops. It's not even showing up. I think it's really pretty. It's like a pink rose gold. And it's metal. I like these metal pens. And I have mechanical pencils like this that's pink. I don't know. It's all the way over there. I'm not going to get it. But I have one that's an aqua color and one that's a pink color that's metal. So I can't believe that I got the lead in there. And then I have some cheap ones that I use or whatever. Oh, here it is right here. This is one of my mechanical pencils for drawing. It's pink, and it has like, I don't use the eraser, but you can pull that up. But yeah. So a long time ago, I think it was 2020, I got on Amazon, they had this really nice drafting table, and it was only $80. And at the time I had the money, so I bought it, and it's sitting in a box, and I don't know how to put it together. It's glass, and it's a drafting table, and it slants, and it's going to be perfect for drawing. So I do have like an office, and I got to clean it out, but I don't know if I could put that together. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could put that together. I'm not sure if I could do that. Just for the video, I believe, but I don't know for sure. No, I think if you're live and it covers, you'll be okay, but I'm only going with what I've seen. Also, if like it's a cover band, yeah, they're a cover band, but they're for the 80s. And I know that they do like Ozzy and stuff like that and some other ones, but when I accidentally went to that birthday party and there was that the guy wasn't in a band, but he was like a one man DJ type thing. A couple of those songs were copyrights, but then they said that the owner allowed it, so it didn't affect my live stream. But I got all worried and I took it off. It's in unlisted, so or it's in private. I put it in private because I was like, oh. But I kept it up for like a year. Nice. You should try to get someone to help you. Help me with what? What do you mean? Oh, with the table? Yeah. I know. I don't know anybody. That's the thing. But I'm pretty excited. It's it's a drafting table. It slants. It's glass. It's like $80. That was in 2020, I think. No, 2021. But I'm glad I got that when I did. I wouldn't be able to get that now because I'm pretty much broke. So I'm looking for a job. So I keep looking for a job and then I stop looking for it because then something comes up and then I get nervous because I haven't, my husband, he died of COVID. He had me home. And I guess I'm really nervous. I don't know. I don't really know how to go about doing it. And then but I have to now. So, because I pretty much don't have that. So, like, I really have to. But, and getting on a schedule is very hard. And I don't know. Doing everything. I don't know if there's other people out there that went through that. But I don't know why this has that. Why you press it like that. I think you go like this. Oh, there you go. It's got the different colors. I love these, but A Surfer would like this. He likes it. I love Lilo and Stitch. I like Disney, any Disney stuff, but it's got all the different colors. Look at pink, purple, red, blue, green, red, blue. So it's got like a light blue, a dark blue, a purple, light purple, an orange, black, green, and red. But it seems like different. I don't know. Remember these though? These like, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have a thing for pens and pencils and paper. I have no clue, but I have so many of these sketchbooks and I have to fill them. Like this one has only like the first thing I put in there was that. So now I got to do more in here. But I have bigger sketchbooks and I have paper and stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to organize my art stuff in my art room, but then it takes time. I used to use the 4 or 6 color pens for work. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I used to use that. I used to work in banking, but I have a thing for purple and green. So a lot of times I even draw with purple pen, but I have and green. I love writing with green and purple for some reason. Purple is my favorite color, but I do like green. And they said when you use green screen, don't wear green, and I do have a lot of green that I wear, so I have to make sure I'm not wearing green. But yes, I was supposed to try the Prism Live because now with Prism Live, they said the basic Prism Live is going to be free, but then they're going to transform part of that into a paid service that's going to be $9.99 a month. So I'm not sure what is going to be the basic. So if I'm still going to be able to use all that fun stuff, I don't know. But I don't know if I should try Streamlabs. A lot of people do that. I don't know if you'd want to be a guest on my show or on my whatever. I've never done a guest people. But yeah, so I'm going to work on another drawing. And then I'll show it when I'm done. So we got 3 people. Hey, everybody. This is just a night stream, just a light stream. I should go get Khloe because she's over there. I had to put her down for a little. Oh, she's sleeping. She looks so cute. So who knows? Let's see, who knows? Yeah, so I like these bags. Like I can put a lot of my art supplies and things in there, and I have books and things too. I don't know. I'm trying to organize things. My office. I have to take everything out of there, and I have a couple of big projects that I'm going to be working on at home here. And because I had the poison ivy, I put off my yard, and I have to get that caught up, and I've been putting it off. Oh, I can't show these again. I was going to show these again, but with the green screen, I can't. So, but these zippy bags, though, I really like these zippy bags. So, I wish this came in purple though, and so I could put my bills in there because I have them sitting on my table. And then I'm sick of junk mail, and I have to burn that. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Oh, it looks like it still says 1 hour. It has to be longer than an hour. Was it 3 hours? I don't even know. On here it says 1 hour, and then on there it says 3 hours. There's no way I've been on for 3 hours. Or maybe I have been. I'm not sure. I have no idea what time it is, but you need to put that glass table together. Yes, definitely. That's going to be nice. And then there's a chair too, and I don't know how to put that together, but I'm not a handy person, so I don't know. And some of the directions when you get things on Amazon and stuff, it comes in a different language, so I don't know. I don't know. But let me see. We can put this, let me see, explanation point. That's going to be really nice to use. $11:30. I don't know what time I started. I might have been on 3 hours. I don't know. So this is just a night stream. Yes, definitely. I'll probably end it in a little bit. But I'll go get Khloe. Let me go get Khloe again because I'm going to end it soon. Khloe, here, baby. There she is. There's Khloe. Now she's fading in and out. I don't know why. There, maybe I gotta hold her like this. Maybe I should take that off. I remember you trying to put together your ring light thing, but you did end up figuring out. Yes, because you want to know why? Because the parts were in the box, and my porch doesn't have bright lights, and I had taken everything out of the box, and I even tipped the box upside down, and the next day I found parts in the box. That's why I never could put it together. So I got it together. There's Khloe. Look at you. You're on. Look at you. You cute. I probably should, let me take this off. I don't know how you do it. Let's see. I wonder how you take the green screen off. Oh, here we go. It's fun to play with these things. Oh, wait. Didn't work. There we go. That way we can see Khloe better before we go. Right? There we go. Yes. And she has her little, this has bling on it. One of her stones is missing, so I have to get her a new one. But it's got her name, and I noticed they sell pink ones now, but she's missing a stone right there. She wants me to pet her. And she's got a pink collar on. She has different color collars, but I can never get these things on and off, these tags. And when a lot of times when I go to the vet, I ask them to do it because my husband used to do that. But you can't even see her, like her collar, but she's got the pink one. But I used to put a lot of purple on her because purple is my favorite color, but she looks better in pink. She looks so alert. I guess she had a good rest. Yes. Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap, Chloe? She wants me to kiss her. She leaned in for a little kiss. She's such a good girl. Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? A good girl? They're used to me taking their pictures a lot. Um, but yeah, her collar, I don't know, you can see it like in the back. She, this is hard. Um, it's got like a little thing on, it's got like a little stud, and it goes on the collar. It goes on the collar. There you go. Oops. Oh, you want a drink of water? But I'm still brushing her. Are we brushing you a lot? Right? And my hair's a mess. Are we brushing you a lot lately? Yeah. She's considered to be orange and white. When she's outside in the sun, you can see the orange in her, like the color. Like, I guess there's one video when they went to the vet was it last year or the year before? I did like a video thing at Christmas time, and you could see the two of them together, and you can see the sun on her, and you could see the orange. Um, but I did all these little pictures that I put up when I had them, and they were on the Prism Lives. So now I have to do another stream. My dog hated going to the groomers. I groom them myself. She's never been to a groomer. I've always been afraid if she would catch something there or something. I don't know why, but like, plus it's so expensive, so I just do it myself. It is hard, and it was a lot harder when I had the two of them. So, and it's funny because after I bathe them, they roll in the towel. I don't know. She's got really pretty white. They have like their smile and everything. Look at her smiling. And their side profile is really cute. I gotta cut her nails next. I gotta do her nails. Don't we? We gotta do your nails. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, I used to have two mini lop rabbits, and the vet showed me how to do their nails, and so I do have I'll show it sometime. I have like a nail clipper for, she thinks I got treats. I have a nail clipper for dogs, and it has a light on the end, but I used to have to use the flashlight so I could see, but I hold them up to the light, and I actually, when I clip their nails, I always put her this way, like, I don't know if you can see. I lay her down like this, and she'll lay like that, and I'll put her sideways, but then I just take her hands and I just clip it. When you have your pets, when they're puppies or any animal, the best thing to do when they're puppies is to constantly hold their paws and pet their paws and take a look at their nails and touch their nails and feel their nails, because then they get used to it. They get used to it, and now she likes me to do it, and then I could just do it quickly. But when they were puppies, it was hard because my husband would have to hold them, and then I would have to. But you have to hold this. He used to hold like with the rabbit. I used to have him hold the rabbit up in the light in front of the window, and then I would cut it. So, but yeah, I do all their nails, and I had a great Pyrenees, and I used to do his nails too, and his nails were a lot different. But here we go. I don't know if you can see her or not. Let me see. I think that would be a cool job, a dog groomer. Yeah, I almost was going to go do that. I was almost going to do that. I think because you can just get a certificate. And I don't know. Maybe I will still do that someday. I don't know. Let me take her collar off. Let's take your collar off. A lot of times in the house, I don't put her collar on, but I put it on so I could show you her flower, but oops, she's rolling around. But here's her little flower that in her. But she's got different colors, but this just comes right off. It just goes on there. It just slides right on the collar. But the other ones, like I said, are different. So she has several of these in different colors. And then she's got this one. They have such pretty collars now. Like she's got like a purple one and a light pink one, I think. And Leo had he had blue and green. He had like an aqua color, and then he had blue, and then he had green. And a lot of times in the spring, I would put the green one on him. But they're so expensive now. You can get some really pretty ones, but I mean, she has enough. But I'll keep the collar on her because she gets tangled. It gets tangled around her. But yeah, grooming would be cool. I was going to volunteer at a place, and then the girl told me she didn't think that I would be able to handle it because she said you might cry because I guess some dogs, they don't make it. You know what I mean? Like if they don't get adopted. But she likes her. I call this the teddy bear when she puts her arms all the way out like that. And I go, oh, teddy bear. And then she shows her belly. She's really cute. I'm happy to have them. I don't know if you're saying anything. Oh, what? No. So it is getting late, so I'm probably going to end it. I got to get up early tomorrow. So I don't know. I'm trying to come on more, but then I never know when people are going to be on or when they're not on, or I get more people with vertical, but tonight we didn't get too many people. I don't know if it's because it's Monday, but usually on a Monday I would do the walk, and I didn't. It was too hot. So I lost the air conditioning in my car, so I don't have that anymore. So I don't know. Yes, I could be sad to see all the homeless dogs. Yes. Yeah, the girl said that because every now and then they're in front of PetSmart and I liked this dog and she's like, oh, you could take it for a walk. And I'm like, I didn't know why she wanted me to do that, but like I did. I took it for a walk and it had this adopt me thing on it. So I'm walking the dog and they're like, why does your dog have that? I said, well, it's not my dog. It's like, but like I already had a Great Pyrenees and my husband said we couldn't get it. I can't remember what kind of dog that was, but I'm kind of wondering, I don't know. The dog was kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And I was like hugging it and taking pictures with it and walking it. And I'm like, oh, do you ever need people? And she's like, yeah, but you might not be able to handle that. Oh no, did it just stop working? What? Did what stop working? So yeah, I had to trim the Poms have fur right here. And I don't know. I can't even show you on here. I'd have to put her on the floor. But I trimmed that, and I have to trim around the paws, around the top of her paws. Like say this was her paw, and the fur was so long, like this long. I trimmed it around in a circle, just to get it off. But I never trim any of her hair was to the floor, but I just cut like a little bit off the ends. So I don't know. Car AC, yeah, it stopped last year. But I saw these things where you could fill it. I think they had them in Walmart, but I can't get that right now. I have to get the job. But plus, I don't know if it just ran out or if there's something wrong. But like, I've had the car for a while, so most likely it ran out and needs to be refilled or something. But yeah, but I have a T-top or whatever you want to call it, moonroof. So I've been driving with that, but it was like 96 today. So yeah, I had to run some errands, and then I was like, I was gonna do the stream, and then I don't think it's good to use the gimbal when you have that, so I'm not really sure. But I did use it a few times, but it might ruin it. I don't really know. But I wanted to do one. But she's a good girl, aren't you? You a good girl? So yes. don't know what time it is. Oh. What are you doing? She likes her new treats. But yeah, she's really good. She's like the real bossy one, though. Leo was laid back, and she's like the real bossy one. David C. Tomb. What does tomb mean? Hi, welcome in. How are you? Hi, I'm back. I don't know if anybody's still here. Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. My cell phone shut off, so I had to plug it in. When it gets down to 20%, usually I have to plug it in. Oh, I don't know what that noise was. But welcome in, Daniel. He's probably gone. I don't know what tomb means. Do you know what that means, Hala? Sorry about that. I figured I'd plug it back in and give a proper goodbye. It'll stay for a couple more minutes, like till it gets on the hour. So like a couple, 2-3 more minutes. But yeah, my battery, when it gets down to 20%, it makes like a ding noise, and it reminds me. And then after that, it gets down to 10%, and then it just dies. And I wasn't paying attention. Excuse me. But yeah, so I have it on the battery pack. Did you buy any battery packs? These are pretty good. I got these in Walmart. I have an Android phone. So with Prism Live, anybody who has like an iPhone, that's not iPhone 16, the Prism Live's not going to work. If you have your iPad has to be 16 and your iPhone has to be 16. So with Android, like my Android's a 14, it said the 14 is okay for Android. So I don't know, it accepts the ISO, whatever. I don't know. Anybody could look that up. You could look it up. I'll look up the information. So yeah, but I was gonna come on here, so because I can only use Prism Live at home, but I'm a little tired. I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means? Daniel C said tomb, Tume. What does that mean? But anyway, I probably should end it anyway. So anyway, I should end it. So try it next time. Yes, I'll do that. I'll try it next time. I'll be doing probably a lot of home streams. So yes, yes. Once I get on a schedule, I'll be able to come on like at specific times and stuff too. But I don't know. She's so good. I figured I would do a Khloe stream. I'm thinking it was a typo for time. Okay, yeah. Well, why would they put that in there? I don't understand. Why would you go on a stream and do that? I don't know. That you've never been on. Oh, maybe because I asked the time. Maybe because I asked the time. I don't know. We have 3 people. Hi, everybody. I'm tired. I'm a little bit. But yes, this is a Khloe stream. She's on here. Do you think I should bring Khloe back on another stream? I don't know. She's leaning in for a hug and a kiss. Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. That's what I was thinking because I asked the time. Yes. Yeah, you could put explanation time and it gives it Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, she's really good. She's cute. Yes, you are, aren't you? I'm worried about her when I go to work if she's gonna, how she's gonna be or whatever. But it's too hot for her outside too. Like she has to go out early or late. But anyway, this is her bedtime. She's probably. But But anyway, we should probably end it because it's late and I do have to get up early. I didn't realize I was on really late. I don't know. I'm not a time person, so I don't know. Oh, hey, there's Eddie Siciliano. Hi. How are you? We got Chloe. He's like, hi. Hi, everybody. He said it's bedtime. So anyway, I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming in, Eddie and Hala and everybody. And I wanted to come on. Chloe wanted to have her stream, her night stream. So I'm going to go set her down over here. So thank you for coming, and I'm gonna call it a night. So we're gonna end the stream. But thank you for coming and hanging out. I'll come on again. Put your notifications on, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for coming. Hey everybody, good night. Have a good night. Good night, Eddie Siciliano. Good night, Hala. Good night, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Sleep tight.